Good morning, everyone. It's Brenda. Welcome back. If you're new, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. We're going to play in a book today with our book pages. I'll show you what I've done. I made this 4-pocket, potentially 5-pocket pouch. And then I made a pocketed belly band. There's a pocket here and a pocket at the top using book pages. But I have been stenciling and doing some stamping in this book here. I have this book sitting here. The pages are pretty thick. So I thought, let's play in this and we'll just make some designs. These are great for pockets, as you saw. They can be journal pages. They can be just created with whatever. I've done more, like just some random stamping. I didn't do any stamping yet. We'll do that together. But if you want to play along, grab a book that you want to use, but you haven't used it yet. And let's just do some stenciling. Grab stencils, stamps, whatever you want to use. This book has a hard time staying open, so it's an old book, but the pages are so thick. I think it's a German play. So anyway, just grab your stuff and let's play. So I hope you're all doing good. I just have a random bit of stencils. And I have my bucket here. I just put some stamps and my inks in there. So let's get myself organized here. I was having so much fun playing. And it's like, I better, put the camera on so that in case you guys wanted to play along too. So I just have some stamps. It could be wood stamps. It can be whatever stamps you like to play with. But I'm just going to use what I have. And I'm just going to stamp. No rhyme, no reason. You just want to mark up the page. And I have a whole bunch of colors of ink. And that was just cracked pistachio. But it's just, I don't know about you, but I have a tendency to buy stuff and then after a while it just sits. But, I have to start using this stuff. I mean, I obviously bought it for a reason, but, you move on and do other things, and then the stencils and the stamps get set aside, and I don't want to forget about them, so it's got to use them up, and it's just adding prettiness to a book page, especially when there's a lot of blank page at the bottom of some of them, right? You want to fill it in. Hopefully you can see all that. But yeah, I've just been having some fun. Fired brick. I mean, use any of your colors that you like. Any pretty colors that you have. It's just whatever. Marks all over the page. We'll do a few of these and then we'll make some stuff with them. It's probably not the first time you've seen this, but I haven't done it in a book before, like just without it being just a page, like a random page. So, and it's a nice way to keep them all together. So I hope you're all doing good. I hope you've been having a fabulous week. My week's been pretty good. It's been a relatively quiet week, I guess. if you have Stampin' Up! Inks, I mean, use whatever you have, right? That's the fun of this. Just use what you have. And it doesn't all have to be the same color. You can do the same color schemes on your page if you want. But there's a lighter one. I think this one's an oxide. You can always feel the difference between the oxide and the regular ink. I can anyway when I'm brushing it on or something. I can always feel it. But it goes relatively quickly as well, you know, which is really nice. But it's just filling in those blank spots. That's pretty. So let's do a couple more. I'm just gonna grab my stamps maybe. Again, I had to put these stamps into a bag because they don't stick onto the plastic anymore. So these are just random, and I think I have a stamp block. I'm sure I brought one. Yes, I did. I don't know if they'll even stick onto there, but I'll give it a shot. And I'm not telling you the colors I'm using because, you know, you use whatever color you want. And then you just start stamping. Oh, this one I haven't even used. But you can feel that on the backs of them, they're not very sticky. So, Lucky Clover. I know I told you the color of that one, but it's a nice color. I like it. And you can pick really dark colors if you want to show up on your page, but the greens are pretty good. Frayed burlap. Plans for the weekend? What he's doing? I'm not even sure what we're gonna be up to this weekend, but there, just do some little markings like that, and then grab a stencil. And these are I have Tim Holtz stencils. I have stencils from Walmart. I have a couple from Michael's. Yeah, so they're like from everywhere. I think I went a little stencil crazy one time. I was really enjoying them, and so then I just started collecting a bunch of them. And I just have these little what are they called? Paddle brushes or something, and they're all from the dollar store. I haven't seen any of the bigger ones lately though. They're just the really small ones. So when we're done this one, we'll just take it out and then we're going to use it. We'll just make something. Because you get the gist of it, right? With making marks on your book pages. So it's pretty, it's not a hard project anyway. It's just fun to add marks to your paper and then to be able to use it in your projects. All right, so let me just toss these back. I just grabbed a drawer out of my cupboard and just used it for my paint. So I'll take this one out that we just finished. And then this one as well. So pretty. I didn't undo, like this book is old and it's just bound in with some string. So but let's make a couple things here. I just need to grab my my ruler and take off the torn edge. I haven't made a new journal yet to put this stuff into, but I will. I'm just going to make a bunch of different ephemera, and then I'm going to make a journal. And then I can start adding in the goodness. So let's do this one as our pocket. So this one we've all seen before. I just need to and all I'm doing is I took this part and I kind of made it even with the other tip. And then I'm going to bring it over. And how deep you want it, I guess, is up to you. Like, depending on how big your book page is. But I want it to be enough so that I can fold in the other side of this. See, like that's really long. So maybe I'm going to shorten it up just a little. Just so that it's not, I mean, you can cut it off as well, but I want it to just sit in nicely, just like that. Use your bone folder if you want and do that. But I'm just gonna untuck it. I'm gonna add some glue. To the bottom. I don't need to do it there, I don't think, because it's stuck on there already. All right, so there's our pocket. I have my bone folder here in my drawer. There we go. Put that up there. Excuse my reach. And this, I'm just going to, and you can pick your colors, whatever color you want. Probably should have done this before I tucked it up, but that's okay. Grab one of my brushes here. You can see how fast these pockets go. And if you're going to have it just as a floating pocket, then you can just dress the back as well. And then that'll be a pocket anyway, right? So whatever way you'd like to do it. And grab a stamp here. I just have these bird stamps. They're from Dollarama, Dollar Tree. Yep. But then these can just be something to dress up the emptiness on the pocket. Can do it in a darker. That's a flower. Thought at first it was a butterfly. There. But it just takes away from the blank space on your page. Just like that. And then I just have a bunch of things we can fill it with ephemera. So I just have my ephemera boxes. So I have bits left from your Creative Studio boxes. So you can just add a few things in there. And I just fill them because they're going to get sent away to people. And that's the fun of it. So we have our back pocket, we have this center pocket, we have this pocket, and then we have the fourth pocket, and potentially 5 pockets if you glue it on 3 sides in your journal. And then you'll have a spot back here as well. So you'll just glue here and then up to this point here, lay it down, or you can have it as a side tuck or leave it as is and just clip it into a journal. So there's that one. And then you can further dress them up, of course, with, you know, I can pop a sticker there. Let's see. That sticker was a weird one. It was a paint palette. But let's see what I have here. There's just a little guy with some lines on it for writing. You can write a date on there, stamp a date, you know, whatever you want. Just add it right there and there. And so quick, easy, fun. Now let's do the belly band. I keep thinking there's more than one page here because it's a thicker paper. And all I did is take the page, folded it in half, just did a light fold, and then I didn't want to press too hard because I wasn't sure if it was going to crack or not. So, and these are longer than 8.5. I think they're just over 9. So when I made the pocket, I put it a little higher because I knew that I would end up having to cut the bottom off. But these are great. You can make journal cards. So there's all kinds of uses for these. I'm just happy to use up stencils and stamps. So there we go. And then I just took one of the other pages out of the book and used it to make a pocket on top. So I'll just take this one out. It's just little designs on there. So sorry, just grabbing I accidentally put in all my inks in here instead of leaving out my brown. But I'm just going to ink this one up on the edges. I'm only going to do one side because it's going to end up. And then for the other one, because I wanted it to have 2 pockets, I just did the same thing. And I measured how deep I wanted the pocket. Oh, grab my scissors. And then I'm just going to cut. But I'm going to just cut this off because it's a little bit plain. And then I'll do the edge. You can use your cutter if you want. I probably should have, but I'm not the world's straightest cutter. But that's all right. So I'm going to do it a little more because I don't want it to be over the edge. There we are. So I'm gonna just put it up there. I will ink it. Just like that. So I'm just gonna glue 3 sides after I glue these 2 because it's gonna be a side pocket and a top pocket. So there's that. So we have the side pocket, and then we're going to make it a top pocket as well. Just fun little projects. Great way to get our stuff out and use them up. So I'll set it about there. You can put it in the middle if you want, but I think this will be okay. And then there's a belly band. It could be a bookmark. You could add some goodies into the pockets, have it as a bookmark. But so yeah, I'm just gonna, oh, that's a little too tall. There we go. So we just have some stuff in the pocket. And there's that. And it's all random bits, but all of these things can be taken out and used in other projects that you have. They don't have to stay where they are, which is fun. So then there's that. So there's 3 things in there. And then let's, that's just not wanting to go in, but that's all right. Pick something else. There's that. And I have some of these labels. Oh, actually, maybe I'll just pop those in there. I like that they're tall and they're thin. There we go, just like that. And I have this little stamp here just to kind of dress it up a little. Just gives it some added color, which is really nice. Oh, I know it's pink too, but I'll put some ink around it just to give it some definition. And you can still see the book words in behind. So there you go. What do you think of that? Cute little projects. Right? There we go. So I'll let you go. And hopefully you'll give these a try. And the same thing, this is like a bookmark. You can just add it, glue to the top and bottom. Then you have it, you know, something sitting underneath of it. Or you can have it as a side tuck where you'll just glue 3 sides and have it as a side tuck in like this, or the other side depending. Or you can use it as a bookmark and just keep it loose in a pocket, and then you can take it out and use it as you need it. All right, just a few ideas on what you can do with your stencils and your stamps, and just have fun. And then this can be a journaling card. I'll just make this into a journaling card, but it's already has a background on it, and then I can just expound on it, which is fun. Here, let me add one of these to it. I don't know if these are stickers. Nope, they're not. All right. I have it sitting here, so why not? We'll just add a little bit of goodness to it, just like that. And then all these papers are from, they're deco paper from Amazon. Very thin papers, so they're really good to use. And there, so it's just building a layer of something. on your page. Nope, that'll be okay. So I'm just gonna glue this shut, and this can be a pocket. I didn't trim off the edge there, but that's okay. But just trying to use up the bits, then it can be trimmed. So it's all glued shut. So I'll just glue the cut the curly bits off. And there we go. So it ends up being another pocket, which is awesome. Pockets, as you know, I love pockets. If I can make anything a pocket, I will. So there we go. So we just add in all these bits of goodness, just like that. Oh, there's another one. But how fun are these going to be to receive in Happy Mail, right? That's what I look forward to, sending out Happy Mail. So these are the 3 we made, and then the 2 that I made. So you can just deck them out, lace them up, just go crazy, but you make what you want to make and just have fun with it. All right, thanks so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you all so much, and I tell you all the time. So yeah, we're gonna be coming up with another giveaway very shortly, so stay tuned for that. And God bless. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care. Bye for now.